Can you guys tell me a little bit about what you're doing here today?
We are exploring the Christian and gospel music.
We're looking at Christian and gospel music. So can you tell me a little bit about what we're doing here today?
Well, today we're trying to
we're gonna
learn how to use Spotify.
So you had a question though. What was our question? Games.
Email them a picture. I didn't know how to do it.
Okay.
So what I did was I emailed my friend.
Any other time, I'm usually perhaps watching TV or doing other things around the house, seeing as how I'm a senior citizen.
What was the purpose or objective of the research when you started?
So I was actually approached for the project through the Department of Engage that we connected with the OT students because the training piece fit very well with the field of occupational therapy and learning those skills. And so we started to coordinate together, and then that's where it turned into a more research project.
Actually, it was already a program that was being started when I started with Engage. So another person, Julie Vogel, she was a graduate student, a graduate assistant in the Office of Engage. Julie worked on the Ann Arbor Area Community Foundation grant to do surveys in the county to assess what older adults' needs were when it came to technology and how they wanted to learn about technology. And so from those survey responses, we designed this program. And then by the time the program was designed, I had started with Engage and was tasked with kind of popping it up and piloting it with Dr. Jones.
Okay, we'll try it again. We'll send it again. So every week we have a presentation that goes over a new topic. We typically spend 2 weeks in a row that goes over a technology-based topic for the laptops and or phones. And then our third week is going to be an open question day to kind of go over everything and any past presentations that some of the older adults may have. We really take our time to go over skills with processing, memory, recalling.
I always do that.
So there's a ton that you can do online. So we want to make sure that people, after they get comfortable using a device, we want to make sure that they are making the most out of the fact that they are connected now, right? And so there's so much that you can do with healthcare online and using health portals, ordering prescriptions and keeping track of that, finding insurance plans and setting up an insurance plan, renewing your license, all of these different types of things, financial management, wellness, setting up therapy.
What kind of feedback have you gotten so far?
Oh, it's been really, really good. So thus far, everyone who's been coming has honestly gave us great reviews. The biggest thing that we were trying to solve is one, with that idea when you're thinking about aging in place, technology use, that's a really, really big need.
Yeah, we have had great feedback so far. We've been able to reach a lot of people in the county, and I think that just the fact that people have someone that's willing to be patient and to take the time to navigate forget password, to explain what a QR code is and how to actually scan it and use it. You can see the relief that people have on their faces when someone does take that time and when they get a device, and that person probably couldn't have afforded a device on their own. So we're making a huge impact on people's lives without us kind of knowing at the start that we were going to be having that much of an impact.
I never had a laptop, type device like this, and it is helping me, kind of navigate through more things than I was able to before. I'm considering going abroad, maybe to Africa, and I plan to set up a YouTube podcast or something like that to kind of like relay my experience.
When we talk about, social determinants of health, and so we noticed that a lot of individuals in this area, they didn't have devices, and so we didn't want to just give them a device though. It's like, I don't want to give you something that you can't use and it's going to collect dust to you get frustrated using technology. And thus far, when we're doing our pre and post surveys, they are all saying that they are less anxious, less frustrated. They're starting to be more comfortable with their use when they're not around someone who's like sitting with them. So it's really nice to see that.
Bye. See you later.
She appreciates us.
I appreciate it.
Look at that.
One more time.
Sure do. That's